Well, I had this old utility rack, cargo carrier thing. I wanted to try to adapt it to haul my dirt bike around, so I didn't have to get the trailer out every time I wanted to haul it. So I just threw it up here and tried it out. The dirt bike's sits a little bit too far off the back here for me to leave this. So cut this in. I can put a little ramp on it. I'm going to stiffen up underneath of it with this angle iron, and then I think I'm going to come out here and make a bolt-on extension piece so the rear tire can sit on it there. Then I had this old motorcycle deal laying around, but it puts the bike a little bit too far to the right side, so I'm going to drill 2 holes here and bring it out just a little bit and have it all bolt on. That way I can unbolt it when we need to use it for luggage and stuff, but it can sit on the back of my truck and I can haul it places and use it for double function, I guess you'd call it, instead of buying a whole separate unit. So let's see if I can fab something up. Alright, getting ready to paint it, modify it just a little bit. Put a little piece on for the rear wheel to sit on, and weld it in a support. It's not pretty, but it'll hold. Got it all finished up, bike on it. Seemed to do pretty good. Still need to get 2 different bolts here. A little bit shorter bolts, but truck's not squatting that bad. Rack seems to be doing pretty well. A little extension piece I put on, so it'd have some room for the rear tire to go comfortably. Now I just need to make a little ramp to attach to that to make it easier to load it. Truck's not squatting too bad. I got some airbag helper springs in there, so that's definitely helping. I think the bike's only like 250 pounds, so it's not like it's an extremely heavy bike anyway, but I'll take it for a test ride, see how it does. Well, overall, I'd say it's a success. Just a few small finishing touches on it, but it works. Just need to get me a decent ramp. Make something to fit that corner would be great. Kind of lock in or something while I load it, but I haven't looked at the footage yet of me driving around, but it didn't seem like it moved a whole bunch and definitely didn't feel insecure. But that's a wrap. Alright, had the opportunity to use this thing quite a few times now, and works great for little to no money that I had in it. Of course, I already had the cargo rack, so you have to add that in there if you're going to build your own, or if you got one laying around, you can do it pretty cheap. I enjoy it. No money in it, and it seems to work great. I kept with the theme of not spending a whole lot of money and made this rinky-dink loading ramp out of some shop supplies I had laying in there, some 2x4s, and just some old brackets repurposed. I'll show it to you once I get it all hooked up, but I'm gonna unload it now. It's fairly simple. Alright, that's what I got for my DIY rack. If anybody wants to build one, pretty simple. Just never, or didn't happen to see anybody that posted online about it. Just bolted this to the front. Some little cheap bike rack piece. Got access in the back, strengthen it up. Built this little tab just because my bike needed to stick off the back a little bit. This is just some scrap wood I had laying in the shop. I think this is like a pin out of a lawnmower hitch or something, and just some 2 old brackets. So I just drilled a hole straight through. Pull the pin out. That's pretty much all it does. The piece itself, I just put the OSB on there for a little bit of width, and then it's a 2x4 and one in the center for a little bit of strength, even though it's probably fine, but that's all it is. Get out there and build your own. Don't gotta buy everything. Might not be the prettiest one showing up, but at least you show up.